I have amazing news for small YouTubers who want to blow up their channel. I'm going to give you proof that honestly, the unfiltered, one take, no edit YAP is blowing up. It's just blowing up on YouTube. And it's so much more fun, so much easier to make videos in this style. So even if you don't want to go totally into this style, just check out what I'm going to show you. Look at the view counts, how it would be to make, and then think about incorporating at least some of this into what you're doing. I study this all the time for my own channel. I've done it for more than 20 years. Check it out. So this guy writes, I retired broke, and this is what it feels like. If I scroll down, it's only 1 month old, 560,000 views. All right. And views are harder to come by these days. There's so much more competition. But we'll watch like 30 seconds of this, and then I'll show you another one. Watch this.
I retired with nothing in savings, no 401k, just Social Security and trying to figure things out. And I don't think people talk about it enough. It's been a struggle. I started this channel well over 90 days ago now.
Brand new
displaced
channel.
from my job. Wasn't ready to retire for a few years. So I started to panic right away and was a little upset and started the channel to start talking to other folks that may be going through the same thing.
And by the way, there's a lot of competition in this like retirement space, because once I started looking around at it, I randomly clicked on a video. I see tons, doesn't matter. He's just, telling it like it is, shooting, like just saying, here's my life, non-edited. Just it connects with people so much more than if he's in a studio, like all these retirement tips. He probably does that too. That's the only video I've seen, but it's absolutely blowing up. And look how easy it would be to make this. He's just going on a walk. Like if this was a friend you met, like a new neighbor, and you're just going for a walk and he's telling you about his life, that's it, right? That's all they're doing. It's kind of a cool backdrop, but I don't think that matters. He's just like going for a walk out in the desert, or it looks cool to me because I don't live in this type of area. Now I'll look at another one, totally different thing. And there are females, obviously, who do this. Does not matter male or female. Doesn't matter age. The other guy's a little older. This guy, I think, is 28. Listen to what he says. And he has like tons of channels, probably 1 billion views. He's making more than $100,000 a month. But just listen to this.
I've actually done like a big sort of reduction in effort even on my main channel. Like on my main channel, I used to have videos that were edited by professional editors. It would take like over a week to edit. It would cost me about $500 to make per video. And recently I found that like more raw, unedited, simple videos perform even better than those ones. It's even easier than it used to be. Like even like my cost has went down by like an extra 5-10 grand a month, just because it's like less editing for the educational videos still does as good as before. Honestly, there's no reason for you to not start and just post like 2 videos a week on the topic that you have got a bit of credibility in, and just yap about it. Don't even overthink about it. Don't think that you need to like talk in a particular way. Just yap about it for 20 minutes, honestly. You'll be as likely to do well on YouTube and to funnel people to your program if you just yap randomly, like just talk randomly about what comes to mind, in comparison to like really scripting and planning the video. Like I really think like really scripting, planning the video now performs just about as much as like you just pressing record and just yapping. Like both have probably about the same percentage chance of getting you a sale and getting you views. So then you may as well just choose the easier option. These days when I speak to people who really, really edit their videos, I often tell them not to. The reason why is because when you really edit your videos and when you really spend so long on your video, you take away a lot of the sort of human approach, because a lot of content that's going viral these days is actually so human because of, the huge amount of AI slop, right? And it's not a human thing to really, really, really prepare word for word what you're going to say to someone, right? It's a bit robotic, Imagine the most charismatic, popular people, like the popular people in school or in the gym or something. I don't go into the gym planning word for word what I'm going to speak to people. That would be a sign of insecurity.
So he's nailing it there. And this is how I feel as well, when you're watching really animated channels where stuff's popping over. I'm going to give you 3 reasons, and then a new screen pops up and their hands are moving all over the place, and it it keeps cutting in. You can tell every second is planned, and they're probably reading from a script that they practiced. And point number 1, it does not do any better on average. Point number 2, it takes way longer, more expensive to make. Point number 3, you don't really build a connection with people, like the guy's saying. If you share more about your life inside the topic and you talk as if you're a normal person, people care about your channel way more. And then the other thing is, if you have people, like, it's hard to build a channel no matter what, but it's definitely possible. And you just have to post a lot of content, see what works. But like, if you feel that you have to have, like, everyone has a short attention span, so I need to be like a maniac and edit every second, and do all these tricks and cuts and weird things, and then, or people are going to leave. If you have that belief, and then that's what people leave anyway. But if you have that belief and that's how you have to make content, it does build an inauthenticity and an insecurity that you can tell. Like, it's almost like they're afraid somebody's going to just not listen to them. But if you've built a channel where people like what you're saying in general, and they kind of can hang out and watch a podcast, or watch/listen to a podcast, listen to the episode, they really get into what you're saying. It feels like, I'm a normal person. I'm talking to you as if I would talk to my best friend. I'm giving real advice about this topic. That hits home way more, and it's way easier, and it works. So you build a better connection. It's so much easier and better, more fun to make. You're being yourself. And I don't know. So I think I've said all the advantages of it. But and then you might say, okay, well, I'm a small business. I don't want to be that freestyle with it. Okay, well, you can do a hybrid, but at least think about that aspect, that it doesn't need to be this robotic, polished, over the top thing. Do more, lean more into the freestyle type of editing. Now, I'm making this. See, I care about easy ways to make good content, and also, so that's one thing. And then also how to make it where you can publish it easily, edit it easily, and get it out there, so you can actually make content. Right? In the old days, I used to be getting my camera and everything was wired. There was no Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Excuse me. You have to, like, send it from the camera to the computer across a wire. It would take forever. And then you couldn't just email files. There was not a lot of compression. Then it would take forever to edit and then process the video and upload it to different spots. It was a nightmare to do anything. Now it's so fast. And that's why we built Podsplice. We're using it every day for all kinds of things, remote podcasting. We have an Android app, iOS coming soon. Like, check out my channel, check out the content that we're making here. Everything, the editing, it's all done with Podsplice, and it just takes no time. So it just takes, basically, this is the goal. The time it takes to create a video or a podcast or a short should be almost the time it takes to create it and have it edited and published. So it's like, I record, then AI helps put the subtitles on. If I make it into a short, it makes it into a short. It cuts out the noise, and then one click post all the social media, so I'm not downloading and re-uploading to different channels. And it puts the, what do you call it? The title, description, everything in for you. So you're just focusing on creating. So my brother, who's doing the other half of this, makes the software part to make that easier and better. And I'm focusing more on, like, what kind of content works and how do you create it and how do you make it easy. So anyway, check us out on that front. But yeah, like, whatever you're making, think in terms of these lines, because I only gave 2 examples here, but I could give them all day, of channels that are just yapping away and working out great. So let me know what you think in the comments, and we will see you in the next video.